Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a Toronto Raptors video for you. We're going to break down I believe today was the final day of training camp. Today was scrimmages for the Toronto Raptors. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. I post Raptors content every single day and got you covered all NBA season. All in all, I would say it was a great camp for the Toronto Raptors. They're back home, the energy is good, and everyone looks super excited to get to work. So today was the scrimmage day, and I gotta say, everyone looked to be highly energetic. Like, everyone's confidence seemed to be through the roof. Everyone looked like they were having fun. It looked like a great time. Like, it looked like everyone who was there was just having a great time. Most particularly Scotty Barnes. To me, it was like, there's videos of him, but when he hopped onto the court for the first time, like when he got introduced, you can just tell the energy he brings onto the court. This is something I talk about in most of my videos discussing Scotty Barnes, but like, man, the energy he brings immediately, it's definitely going to carry over and transfer to his fellow teammates. And during the regular season, that is going to be very, very useful. And you love to see it from such a young rookie. Like, he came out, he said, like, you can't shy away from this moment. You can't be intimidated by this moment. And you can tell he definitely is not. Secondly, I think OG looked really nice today. I think he had a just solid camp in general, but that seems to be the question going around the league, going around the Toronto Raptors camp is, what is OG going to, what's he going to look like this next season? Are we finally, I shouldn't say finally, but are we going to see this breakout offensive player? Like, is he going to average 20 points per game? Is he going to average close to 20 points per game? We know he has the talent. The dribbling is getting significantly better. He's a 40% three-point shooter. So to me, OG, especially today, there were a couple of middies that he took that he just looks very confident taking, and of course they did end up going in. So he's looking good. His shot's looking good. I cannot wait to see what OG can bring to the table, because defensively, I think everyone in the league knows he's one of the best, if not the best perimeter defender or young defenders in the entire NBA. Offensively, last year he really broke out, and this season he's going to have a little bit of a bigger role with Kyle Lowry being gone. They're going to need a guy to step up like OG, and if he does, if he can come into this moment, man, the Raptors, they're going to be a lot better than if OG did it, obviously. But lastly, Freddie Gillespie. There were some high energy plays that I saw from him, but I think it's just evident. I think, man, I don't want to say he's gonna just get straight up cut, because as of right now, Goran is still on the team. Goran had a very good camp too. He's a very consistent player. He brings high energy too. He looks like everybody. He's a good veteran presence. He looks like everybody wants to be around him. Brings the best out of everybody is a good word, I would say, a good phrase, I would say. So with Goran still being on this roster, the Raptors, I mean, let's say Precious or Kem Birch were to go down. I mean, you're going to need Freddie Gillespie in that situation until something happens. A lot of people think that Goran trade hasn't happened yet because Moses Brown can't be traded until later in this month, but who really knows what's going on? I'm sure it'll happen eventually, but in the meantime, I don't know if Freddie will necessarily just get straight up cut or waived. I think he might just be thrown into the 905. And I think his time playing for the Toronto Raptors main team, I think his time playing for the Toronto Raptors is probably over. But on the 905 team, he might have a role there still. He just, today especially, like, he was dropping a lot of passes. It seemed to just be Summer League 2.0, but, I mean, he did have high intensity. There was a cool block on, I believe it was OG. I saw it on Twitter. I believe he had a nice block on OG today, but for the most part, dropping everything. Not a very impressive camp out of Freddie G. So that's really it for today. The scrimmages are over. believe it's 5 o'clock at night. Day's over. So training camp, I would say it's a success. Preseason games, first preseason game here in a handful of days. So Raptors basketball is back, man. Be sure to hit the like button and hit that sub button for Raptors and NBA content all season. I also have a Twitter, Discord, all that stuff down below in the bio. Peace.